Hello, good morning friends. In last lectures we have studied the stress strain diagram for ductile material as well as for brittle materials, and we have seen the mechanical properties of material affect how it behaves as the load differs. For different loading we have seen proportional limit, elastic limit, upper yield point, lower yield point, maximum point, or you may say ultimate point, and lastly breaking point. And from that particular points we can find out the different properties of the materials. So today we are going to discuss the numericals on these stress strain diagrams. So let's start from numerical. This numerical number 1. Read the numericals. A tensile test was conducted on a mild steel bar. The following data was obtained from the test. Diameter of the steel bar 3 cm, gauge length of the bar 20 cm, load at elastic limit 250 kN, extension at a load of 150 kN, that is 0.21 mm. Extension is nothing but it is deformations of the bar, or you may say change in length of the bar. Maximum load 380 kN, total extension 60 mm, diameter of the rod at failure 2.25 cm, and from that data we have to calculate the Young modulus, stress at elastic limit, percentage elongations, and the percentage decrease in area. Now from that equations we have to note down first the given data. Diameter of the steel bar, it is given D is equal to 30 cm, 3 cm is given, so convert into mm, 30 mm. Gauge length of the bar, it is given, so L is equal to 20 cm, convert into mm, 200 mm. Load at elastic limit is given. Load at elastic limit, that is P elastic, that load is given 250 kN. So while into, so we may say 250 into 10 raised to 3 Newton. Extension at a load of 150 kN means in a load, the extension load, that is P is equal to, it is given 150 kN, and at that time the extension delta L is equal to, extension in that case, that is 0.21 mm. Maximum load P max is given 380 kN. Total extension given, total extension is equal to, that is 60 mm, and diameter of the rod at failure means decrease in diameter, that is we may say decreased diameter, or we may say that is the neck diameter 2.25 cm. So we have to convert into mm, 22.5 mm. Now we have to calculate here first Young modulus. Diameter is given first, so we may calculate the cross sectional area of the bar. Area of the bar A is equal to pi by 4 into d square. So pi by 4, d is given 30 bracket square, so it is equal to, do that calculations. Our answer is 706.5 mm square. Now stress elongation is given at point 150 kilonewton. So stress at that point 150 kilonewton means 150 into 10 raised to 3 divided by cross sectional area we have already calculated 0.5. So do these calculations. Stress induced in the bar at that sections at that time 212.31 Newton per mm square. Now strain small e, that is sigma, this small e strain, or you may say epsilon. Increase in length, or you may say extension. In numerical extension word they have used increase in length upon original length increase in length for 150, that is 0.21, original length, that is 200 mm. So strain is equal to 0.00105. So it is a strain, so no unit. Now next, first answer we have to calculate modulus of elasticity. So modulus of elasticity, E is equal to, basic equation is sigma upon E. Sigma we have already calculated 212.31. Strain we have calculated 0.00105. Do these calculations, you will get answer 0.2 into 10 raised to 5 Newton per mm square. Okay, do this calculation. Second answer. Now come to the second point. This is our first answer. Second, we have to calculate stress at elastic limit. Second, stress at elastic limit. Now here in the numerical, load at elastic limit is given. Load at elastic limit, that is already given, and it is 250 kilonewton. So P elastic is given 250 into 10 raised to 3 Newton. This is given. So stress at elastic, we may say P elastic, load at the elastic point upon cross sectional area. Area we already calculated. Put this value here. Elastic 250 into 10 raised to 3. Area we know, that is 706.5. So answer, do these calculations, 353.85 Newton per mm square. Now our third questions. Come to the points at third, that is percentage elongations. We have to calculate percentage elongations. Now percentage elongation means we should know the total increase in length and original length. Original length is already given, that is 200 mm, and total extension is also given, that is 60 mm, and we have to take its percentage. So if equations total extension or you may say in total increase in length upon original length. In tensile test, original length is also that bar length is called as gauge length into 100. So that is 60, it is all given, divided by 200 into 100. It is a percentage, so multiple by here 100. So that is answer is 30%. Our answer is 30%. Now our fourth point, percentage decrease in area. Percentage decrease in area. Now here we have to calculate percentage decrease in area. So formula is, we know original area, and when the necking will occurs at that time there is a reduction in diameter, so that we may say that is the area at the failure or area at the neck. So formula will be original area of cross sections minus area at failure or you may say neck divided by original area into 100. So here we know pi by 4, or you already calculated 30 bracket square minus pi by 4 neck area, that is given 22.5 mm, 22.5 bracket square divided by pi by 4 into 30 bracket square into 100. Do these calculations. Answers will be 43.75%. That is our fourth answers. Okay, now our move to our second numerical. Read this. In that second numerical, a specimen of 16 mm diameter was subjected to a tensile test and following observations were recorded. Gauge length 200 mm, diameter at neck 10 mm, load, different loads are given, that is 40, 42, 61 kilonewton, 59 kilonewton, and extension against that load, that is given 0.25, 37, 50 mm, 50 mm respectively. And in that side, third column, it is also given the properties which changes continuously. At 40 kilonewton elasticity will be there, 42, that is a yield point, so we may calculate the yield stress at this point. 50 kilonewton, 50 extension, that is maximum load. When maximum load act on the rod, at that time extension will be 50 mm. Then and at 59 kilonewton fracture take place. And now we have to calculate yield stress, ultimate stress, Young modulus, percentage reduction of cross section area, and percentage elongations. Okay, now come to the point. Note down all this data. Specimen diameter is given. D is equal to 16 mm. Was subjected to tensile test. Gauge length, that is L, is equal to 200 mm. Diameter at neck, in last it was given diameter at failure, here it is given diameter at neck. That is useful to calculate the decrease in area. Now first come to the points. Our first way is we have to calculate yield stress, that is sigma y. Y indicates it is a yield stress. Yield stress is equal to load at yield point divided by cross sectional area. So load at yield point, you may say here second load, that is 42 kilonewton. So 42 into 10 raised to power 3. Cross sectional area I am calculating directly, pi by 4 into d square, it means 16 bracket square. So 208.89 Newton per mm square. Now second, ultimate stress. Ultimate stress, we may say sigma u is equal to, now we have to calculate here ultimate stress. Ultimate stress is nothing but it is maximum stress, maximum load carrying capacity of the material, and maximum load is given maximum load upon cross sectional area. So maximum load is given here 61 kilonewton and cross sectional area pi by 4 into 16 bracket square. So do these calculations. 303.38 Newton per mm square. Now third, we have to calculate modulus of elasticity, that is E. E is equal to sigma upon E, stress upon strain. Now here stress upon strain, we have to calculate this stress, and E is unknown. So E is equal to, first we may say delta L upon L. Delta L is elasticity, load at elasticity, and extension at elasticity, that is 0.25, and length is given, original length, that is 200. So 1.25 into 10 raised to minus 3. Now next point, sigma at elasticity. Sigma elastic, we have to calculate. Load at elastic, it is given 40 into 10 raised to 3. Cross sectional area is same, pi by 4 into 16 bracket square. So you will get here Do these calculations. Forty into 10⁻³ 199.044 Newton per mm². Now come to the points. Our modulus of elasticity is equal to E is equal to sigma. We already calculated. E we are known, so E is equal to sigma means 199.044 divided by 1.25 into 10⁻³ So here you will get an answer 1.591 into 10⁵ Newton per mm². That is our third answer. Now move to next, that is fourth. In fourth, percentage decrease in area. So we have seen in last numericals, that is original area minus area at failure divided by original area into 100. So put this here value, pi/4 into 16 bracket square minus area at failure, it is given pi/4 into 10 mm is given, so 10 bracket square divided by again pi/4 original area 16 square into 100. So answer is 60.93%. 60.93%. Okay. Now our fifth. Fifth is percentage elongations. Percentage elongation is equal to total increase in length divided by original length. Original length into 100. So it is given total increase in length 50 mm, total length is increase, original length is given 200, original length is given 200 into 100, so 25% is the elongations, percentage elongations of the bar during this test.